Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vatican Kayembe. I'm glad and happy today to welcome you guys to our Best Way platform show. My guest today is a gentleman who is very inspirational to many people around him, a role model, humble, a positive man. I'll call him a man of positivity. So today is got some positive thoughts that he would like to share with you. Now, without delaying or talking too much, I'm going to introduce him to you guys. Serge Kasongo, welcome to our Best Way platform show.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, and you?
I'm very, very fine. So, because it's your first time to be with us today on our Best Way platform show, I would like you to introduce yourself to people who are watching us at the moment.
As you said, my name is Serge Kasongo. I'm a father and a husband, and I'm also a son and an uncle, many. So I'm also a man of God.
You are also a man of God, a student as well.
I'm a student as well, yeah.
Hard-working man.
Try my best to do hard work all the time.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I see the guitar. You
I also
play guitar as well.
I also enjoy playing my guitar during my spare time.
Ah.
I like to play it all the time.
Okay, good stuff. So, Serge Kasongo, now because today we've got you and we would like to know, what do you represent to many people around you or many people out there?
Well, I find myself to be an asset to many people, young people, people same age as me, and also people who are older than me. So I try to influence people to do positive things and try to think in a different way.
Think in a different way. Is that the way, like most of the times we only talk about embracing positive perspective of things, like the way to do things in a positive way?
Definitely, yes. A positive perspective is something I would like to share and like to encourage people to do in their lives.
So, like being positive, like when you wake up, or elaborate a little bit in that, like emphasize about like positive perspective.
Yeah. What I would like to share with my friends and young people and old people is to be positive always in their lives. Be always positive no matter what they do, what they say, where they go, what they encounter, into obstacles and all those kind of aspects of life. They should always be positive.
Because sometimes it is a little bit difficult to be positive if you are surrounded by people who are weak.
Definitely, it is true that it is very hard. Being positive is not just a saying that be positive. There are also things which we need to do to be positive. There are certain things we need to be doing every day of our lives. Those things allow us to be positive as well. Yeah.
So things that we do in our life that may allow us to be positive.
Yes.
So it could be work, or maybe it could be your studies, or maybe things that you do.
Yeah. Everyday life. Everyday life. Every single thing, as you mentioned, work, studies, or any just kind of things like something you want to achieve in your life, or somewhere you want to go, and just anything, it's good to be positive.
Right. Okay. Here's my question, because many people who are watching us, they'll be asking themselves like, how do you embrace a positive perspective?
To embrace a positive perspective is not a very hard thing. It is something we start early in the morning as we wake up. Early in the morning. As you wake up in the morning, the first thing you should do is to say something positive about yourself. For example, in the morning when you wake up, you can say, today is going to be a wonderful day. This is a positive, this is a beginning.
So it's a good kickstart.
Yeah, it's a very good kickstart, as you say. So early in the morning as you wake up, says today is going to be a wonderful day. Even if you check the weather last night, it says that it's going to be snow, maybe affect your job or your plans of the day. But in yourself says, no, today is going to be a good day. Even when you see, you already know that there will be something which is going to disturb you. Just keeping yourself that is going to be a good day. This is the style of positive perspective.
Okay, good. Now, because there should be like some strategy to know, like, now I'm embracing a positive perspective. What is the strategy around it?
Well, those strategies, for example, I'll try to go back a bit. When we're talking about positive perspective, means there's also a negativity somewhere. So those strategies are to learn to understand those negativities and take some strategy. This is a strategy, a basic strategy, which I would like to share here. As, for instance, the idea I brought in to say that it's going to snow, it's going to rain, it's going to do this and that. That is going to affect you. Those time is for you now to sit and relax as well. This is going to affect me. What strategy can I take? Strategies are different. They come in big variety of ways. Means I can take a different strategy and you can take a different strategy, but the strategy we take need to be positive.
Okay, need to be positive. Now, there is sometimes you talk about like behind every single obstacles, there is a blessing, a success.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes.
Emphasize on that.
Yeah. Most of the time when we see an obstacle or something or a big hole standing in front of us, we say, oh no, I cannot go beyond this because there is this and that. So us as human beings, as people with positive perspective, what we should do, we should not look the obstacle which is standing in front of us, but we should look at what is going to happen if we overcome the obstacle, if we go through the obstacle. For instance, somebody doing their studies or somebody doing their job, career, or any kind of business they're doing. So we should not look the path we're gonna go through or the problem we're gonna go through to reach our destination. So we should instead look at the outcome. What is going to happen if I do this? If I go? Yeah.
Well, sometimes people like you know yourself and you know that this is an obstacle into what I want to do.
Yeah.
But how do you know that this is an obstacle that is actually like stopping me from going forward?
Yeah. An obstacle is simply something which comes against your plan.
Okay.
Something which comes against your first will. For example, you wanted to do something. For example, let me bring something which is dangerous here. Like I'll bring this example. For example, you know that you want to go abroad. You want to go to study, for example, in America. But when you watch the TV, you see like airplane crash. See those kind of things. So you start saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna fly because planes are crashing."
Yeah.
This could be an obstacle to something. You say, "Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do it." If you stay, means that obstacle overcome you.
So the obstacles could be fear,
Could be fear as well.
could be negativity,
Negativity, discouragement.
discouragement.
You say, "Well, I'm not gonna do it." Maybe it could be somebody say to you that you cannot do this because you don't have to speak very well. You cannot do that and that because from this country you cannot do this and that. Those are obstacles. People putting you down as well.
Especially here, like
Yeah.
in the United Kingdom,
Yes.
like when you don't speak good English,
Yeah.
people trying to like put you down,
Down, yeah.
trying to say like you cannot do that.
You cannot
job
do that,
because
yeah.
you're not good at English.
Yeah, those are kind of obstacles.
You cannot go to college because you're not good at English.
Those are obstacles. You know what I mean? So if we put ourselves to that without looking or listening to what people are saying, also means we are embracing a positive perspective. Is just by not listening to what people say, which can take us out of our path. So those are obstacles. That's where we recognize that this is an obstacle.
Yeah. Because you were also talking about grabbing the opportunity.
Yes.
What actually do you want mean by that? Like,
Yeah. Grabbing an opportunity, you need to seize the opportunity when. See, for example, you're looking for a job. You want to be the position as bin manager, but you've got the you've got the ability to lead or to do that job. So once you see it, you need to seize it straight away. You don't say, "I'll come back," I will do it when I'm 40, or when I'm 60, or when I get old. You know, once if you say just that thing, means you lose that opportunity. That opportunity is gonna pass. There's certain things in life they only come once. You know.
Yeah. So when you see your opportunity, just like strike through.
Yeah. You don't say, oh, then tomorrow say, I wish I did this. If I did this last time, I could have become this and this. So if you see something, do not neglect it. Seize it straight away and go with it.
Right. You're talking about grabbing the opportunity, but sometimes it's difficult to know that this is my opportunity. I should go for it.
Yeah.
Or this is my moment.
Yeah.
I should go and grab this opportunity. So how do you know that this is your opportunity and this is your moment?
Yeah, as we go throughout the day, we encounter a lot of things during the day, just in 24 hours. If you go out, for example, 8 hours, we see a lot of things happening. But those things will it will be very hard for us to know which is which if we do not pay attention. So that is why it is very good to pay attention on every single thing we see. If we see, for example, a chameleon passing, we need to ask ourselves, oh, it's passing from there to there. The speed is walking, the chameleon is walking up. Those kind of things. We need to pay a bit more attention, try to learn what's happening, and you end up to say, well, if I understand how it works, if I understand how it works means I will be genius. This is the same way we should be doing every time. So we will know exactly when the opportunity comes because we pay more attention to things we do.
So when you pay more attention to things that you do, and then you'll be able to know that this is my opportunity, I should seize it.
Definitely you would know that. If you are kind of person who pays attention to things which are happening, no, the person who actually neglect things to say, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Right. Right now we cannot talk about grabbing the opportunity without talking about things that can actually stop you from grabbing the opportunity.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So probably could be you are weak, you're not feeling well, and probably let's say you've got a job coming up, and then you're not feeling well, and you know that this is my moment, but your body's not allowing you to do that job. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, basically, what I would say, things among those things, there are also your body, as you say, and you've got also your mind, you've
people
got
around
people around you,
or maybe you may have a job, and then you know that where I'm going, there's someone there that I don't,
Yeah. So we're gonna start first by people around you. Yeah. People around you, they are actual the first obstacles. First people around you. If you share your project or you share something you want to do, maybe they can tell you something which can discourage you. And secondly, we've got also your mind as well. Your mind could be also another obstacle. And the body, basically the body is just the body. It's not just something which can stop you most of the time, but what stops us is actually our mind. That is why we should not actually give anybody our ears, because what we hear is what can actually destroy us. Can destroy your project, can destroy your plan. When somebody says no, just leave it, you do it tomorrow. Once you hear that, that's you, and tomorrow you never do it. That is why it's always try to keep yourself positive by also not listening to anybody. Yeah.
So let me just be clear on people who are watching us at the moment. What I'm trying to say, what brother Serge is trying to tell us right now is like, be positive in your life. Don't listen to anyone. Like, you've got your plan, just go forward. You've got your project, just go and try it. Don't let people hold you back. And that's why we always say this is best way. Best way is bringing you the best way to do things. And then today we've got Serge Kasongo, who is giving us the positive thoughts, like how you should embrace positive perspective. Now, brother Serge, because you're talking about people around you could be your first obstacles, and it's difficult because, like, let's talk from our Congolese community, especially when let's talk in sense of like women, women are like they came from Africa and they are old enough. They don't bother about like going to work, going to study. They just want their husband to keep on like reading the letter for them, doing everything for them. They don't want to. They don't even want to take the um, driving training. You know, they just there because they think like I'm a woman. Then discouraged already completely. So what would you say about that?
But what I will say is, everybody got the ability to do something. Everybody got something. It's something which is natural for everybody. But at the same time, there is something called neglecting yourself. So we shouldn't neglect ourselves the way we are. Means we've got the ability to do things. Only take one thing. Practicing to do something good. Start by practicing something positive, by trying not to be just, unless there is a reason for that. If there is not a good reason for that, but try learning things, looking for jobs, try to get involved in this society.
Yeah. So what you were saying there, like the first person to be positive is not your outside, it's your inner person.
Yeah.
So people should be first of all positive inside.
Yeah.
And then the body will follow.
Will follow, because our body normally is led by the inner person. Just for example, this is my very good example as in the morning or anytime when you're trying to get ready to go out, you say to yourself, today I'm gonna wear a red top and maybe black trousers, a pair of trousers. You say, I'm gonna wear this today to go out. But it's just not your body who want to wear it, it's your mind. Comes in your mind inside you, says, well, I'm gonna wear this, means if you want to be a positive person, you need to have your mind very clean by changing it. Maybe this today's share or conversation could help a lot of people. So if you are there listening to us, so I would encourage you to start thinking. Not just start thinking, but also look at things you're weak at, things you don't do always, things you feel like they are difficult, things you say, for example, I can't speak, for example, in this country we need to speak English, for example, to go to work which is a big barrier for many of us if we don't actually speak it. So that is why it is good for many of us to try by practice what is good.
Plus, I don't think you do need to speak a good English to work.
No, you don't need
to go and search for a job.
Yeah, you don't need perfect. You don't need to speak very well. Just need to have a courage to approach somebody and tell them somebody. Like here, for example, in this country, a lot of people are nice and friendly. Even if you don't speak, they understand that it is not his first language. We've got our own language like Swahili. We speak very well. We converse and we go up and down with it. But other people do not know it. We know it. So the thing is, it is just by have the courage to go out. That's it.
Good stuff. Well, there is like when I'm looking around my left shoulder, I see the guitar lying down.
Oh yeah.
So you brought the guitar with you.
Yeah.
Do you play guitar?
Yeah, I play guitar. I always carry it everywhere I go. Always have it, and I love it. This is the most beautiful instrument ever made on the planet.
Because if I don't ask you to play something, people will be asking like, why is the guitar there?
Yeah.
So in case you feel like maybe there's some craziness going on for us just to bring the guitar here, I would like to ask Brother Serge to actually take his guitar.
Yeah,
and
definitely will do that.
Do you sing or you just play guitar?
I love singing and I love playing.
I hold the microphone for you.
Yeah, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you like to give us a song then, just to make people happy a little bit?
I will try to sing this song. This is a beautiful song.
Okay, let me put a microphone here.
Yo calo sambo nanga
sambo nanga ijindolu yoka kolela nanga yiwayo o sanzambe zambe na bomoyi kolo nanga.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, brother Serge. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Kolo nanga masakitoko.
Yeah.
That's a song that you are singing. What does it mean?
Right. That's, you know, us. We like things. We used to like those kind of things, those kind of language which are not formal. You know, we really like it because, you know, it's very good. It really flows. It goes deep in the bottom. So the thing is, it simply means God is good. Yeah, that's what I mean. God is good because God is good.
Right. Okay. From like hearing you saying God is good and the choice of your song, are you a Christian or maybe?
Yes, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. Yeah.
Oh, you're a Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So do you think like Christianity something to do with your positivity and your like role model, something like that?
Well,
Your humbleness or?
definitely. Besides being just Christian, just think if you just put Christianity aside, being positive, a human being need to be positive, because everybody was created by God, no matter who they are. Whether Muslim, they are, I don't know, any just kind of religion, you know. As a human being, we need to be positive. Look, if I can give you an example, people make things like computers, people make big things in the world, you know. Those are people, some of them are not Christian, you know, but they are positive. They know that we will do it. So it is a part of human being. So we could be positive.
What
But
about
being Christian is something else powerful.
something
Yeah,
powerful?
it's so powerful.
That was my question,
Yeah.
like your humbleness, your way to do things, being a role model, trying to be a role model. You know, you watch what you're doing in case it's a bad example to others. You know, that's what I'm asking. Is it something to do with your Christianity? Because people say like when you go to church,
Yeah.
they give you guidelines. You know, that's how you behave very well because you go to church. If it wasn't for the church, it would have been somebody else maybe. You know.
Yeah, that could be under God's grace that we walk in a certain way when we go to church. You know. Yeah, but I would really like to focus more on the public, general people.
So
you know what I mean?
that
So,
means like
yeah.
your way of doing things is nothing to do with Christianity. It's
could be part of it because we are actually attached to it. We are always there. We are always in church. We grew up in church. So, but this is actually for the broad community, for everybody. Everybody, no matter where they are, whether they're Christian. I believe, for example, myself, I believe that every morning when I wake up, I should see something positive for myself. Even at work, when I go, I'll see something extraordinary will happen.
Right.
Definitely, every day I say it does happen.
So that means that's something to do with faith then.
It's faith. It's to do with my faith. Yeah. But also, see, everybody in the world were created by just one God. Whether they accept or not, whether they say yes or not, everybody was created by somebody. There was a creator. This is just something completely different. But I would just like to say, everybody is just the same. See, if we believe that something positive can happen in our life, means it will happen. You just need to say that it's going to happen. Something good is going to happen.
Yeah, but this is actually not a religious debate. But sometimes positivity and faith is nothing to do with being a religious person or not. But you have to have faith even though you're not a Christian or you're not a Muslim or you're not a religious person. Brother Serge, I think we are reaching the end of our mission, but I don't know if you have got something that you would like to say that we didn't discuss throughout our conversation.
Yeah, I believe that we've covered every single area, every single aspect of this. But to those who are there, especially people around me in Motherwell, everywhere, even those who are far away in different countries, I would like to encourage you to see something positive in your life every day. Even your children. Most parents today, they insult their children, they call them anything they want. But I would like to encourage you guys there to say something positive bless everybody you meet, be a blessing to everybody. So this is very important for us.
Right, because it's the first time to have you on our This Week Platform show. This Week Platform show. So have you got anything that you would like to say about our?
Yeah. Best Way is a very impactful community of young people, and Best Way is actually a blessing to us. And I would just say thank you to Best Way, because they are going to allow you to see us today and to hear this message. That is why I will continue to support Best Way, and I'll also encourage you there to support Best Way. You don't need to do much, but keep watching videos and keep sharing these videos as you see them, so that this community can grow bigger and bigger.
Thank you very much. That was our brother Serge Kasongo from Congolese community, and actually I think we were satisfied by the message that we got from him. It's a very good day. Actually, personally, I'm inspired by his message. So just be positive in your life, as the key message, as the headlines of our emission today. So brother Serge, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot, brother.
Thank
That
you.
was very good.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye.